What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to the second episode of Higurashi When They Cry New, or as it's now been called, Go? Okay, so let's clear something right off the bat. Apparently, okay, there's a lot of conflicting things going around right now after this second episode has aired. I have not seen it yet, obviously. I'm about to watch it. But I've already seen the debate that has already started. Apparently, and this is an apparently because I wouldn't know, this episode is going to include major spoilers from the original work, and it's calling for people to think of this more as a sequel than it is a remake. Now, I don't know what that would entail. I have not seen the original works. I've seen nothing of this show. This is my first introduction to Higurashi, right? And I'm going to continue this way. I know a lot of people will be saying, okay, you should go back and watch the original, though. They're going to butcher this, they're going to butcher that. It's like, sure. That might be your perspective as someone who's watched the original. But this show, at the end of the day, I'm taking this from the writer himself and the original creator. He's saying that this is more of a rebuild and is meant to be something for new and old fans alike. So I'm going to have faith in him saying that this is something that a new watcher could watch. I'm going to have faith in that. If this is spoiling a lot of stuff from the original, that's fine. The likelihood of me going back to see the original is not likely. I have so many shows to watch seasonally that I don't have time to watch shows like that in my free time so much anymore. So I'm going to trust that this, as a rebuild, is going to make sense to me. It's not going to be too confusing and absolutely require prior knowledge. That's what I'm going to basically hope for at this point, because I want to continue this. First episode was super damn interesting. I was hooked. And I'm hoping that whatever direction they're taking with this, which I'm sure is going to be splitting the When They Cry fanbase a lot, I'm hoping that as a new viewer, I'm not going to be left completely by the wayside. I have faith, because it's the original creator that's writing this, don't forget. He's writing it. So I'm just going to have faith. That's all I can say for that. I'm going to have faith that this actually is going to make sense to me as someone who's not seen the original. Yeah, that's all I can say. And so, if you're new to my reaction series, know that I haven't seen the original. I don't intend to see the original. I want to see how this new show, because this is a new show, this is a rebuild, I guess, is the best way to put it. I want to see if this actually does work for a new audience, as someone who doesn't know Higurashi, and see if this does work that way. Because if you've seen the original, you know what's a spoiler, what's not. You know how the timelines fit and all this stuff. So, the only reason I know there's something potentially iffy about this is because the community, right? So, I'm just going to watch it, see what it does, hope that I'm not too confused, and we'll just go from there. That's all I'm going to say. So, we're just going to watch the show as it is. But first episode was interesting. It got me hooked. They're laying the groundwork for where this show wants to go. They've got the creepy aspect. They've got the hidden stuff. And also the what was that name of the doll? Was it like a Kento doll or something? Higurashi Kento? Is it Kento-kun? Kento-kun. There we go. It's meant to be a Colonel Sanders parody, which makes a lot more sense. Yeah, it makes sense now that I think about it. Yeah, they found that, and then he was digging through. They had, which one was it behind him with the blade? I forget which one it was now. I think it was Reina. Yeah, it was Reina behind her, and then it was Rika behind her with the glowing red eyes, as far as I'm aware, right? I think that's how it was. Let me just go back to the ending of episode 1, just so I'm making sure it's like that. Go to the very end. Funimation's player is incredible. I love it. So yeah, he's finding newspaper articles. Worker lynched, murdered, and yeah. Yeah. Lynched, murdered, dismembered. And then, yeah, there is, God, it's such a nasty looking blade, isn't it? Yeah, there's Reina. Yep, Reina. And then behind her with the glowing red eyes The original song coming in. Yeah, then right at the end. Where is she? Where is she? Come on, show me. There she is, with the glowing red eyes that will haunt my nightmares. So yeah, that's how we left it last time. Let's see what happens. As someone who completely new, let's see what happens. So as always, these are time-based formats. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the timer for the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play, and then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watching this one on Funimation, since that's where it's licensed here for the UK and US. And with that said, you can also use Screen Flash to sync up scenes when scenes transition. We've got Kanekawa logo and Funimation logo to start. So, with all that said, let's see what happens with episode 2 of Higurashi in 3, 2, 1, play. Kanekawa, Funimation. Here we go. Shattered glass or crystal? Oh, hello. Where are you indeed? Creepy. Okay. Interesting. Whoa. Who are you? Hanyu? Who the hell is Hanyu? The Myriad Worlds? Okay. 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 Interesting. A3. Okay. Repeat it again. Oh, implying that this happened before. Okay. Okay. Hidemizawa. Okay. Oh, shit, okay. Okay. I'm guessing this is probably where the claims of this being a sequel come in. And now we're back here. So that was what was going on with her, the red glow in her eyes. We going into OP? Oh, we're going into OP. Okay, so this is different from the one they used last time, isn't it? So I'm guessing last time it was just some fan service for the original viewers. Also, thank you Funimation for actually giving subtitles for OP. They only do it on a couple of shows. It's pretty good. Yeah, now it's called Go instead of New. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're picking up mostly where we left off, so... Hatchets and pickaxes, yeah. Huh? Okay. Sure. Hmm. No, you did not overreact. Jesus. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Is she still going to be there? No, she's going to disappear, didn't she? Yeah, she left. Okay. Okay. Oh, they reused that shot. Why reuse the worst shot you've ever put out? Like, Jesus Christ. I hate that they reused that shot. His legs look so wrong. Yeah. Fair enough. Unless it's a team sport. Tag. Onigoko. Onigoko. Obviously. He sounds like one of the kids from what's it called? Promised Neverland. When you said let's play Onigoko. um, Jesus Christ. It really isn't. Alright. Sure thing. Uh yeah. Wow. He's gonna no. Wow. Okay. Wow. You say that. Oh wow. Uh that was a funny laugh. Oh she's oh boy. Oh wow. Uh uh wow. Oh boy. Well, there's so many double meanings here. And there's the bell. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I mean, quite easily. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. That's pretty clever. Oh shit. They're just teasing us with the things like that. God damn it. Mm-hmm. He's suspicious though. Um I love the little cuts, and they just cut all background music. It's just the voice track when they do that. I love it. That one was pretty slow, though. I think the time between cutting to her and then her saying the line was too slow. That's my only critique of that moment. Like, it should have been immediate. But, you know. Somewhat reminiscent of the very first scene of this show with him with the baseball bat. I wonder if they're intentionally making that comparison here. Yep, they're intentionally making that comparison. And he's aware of it. He's aware of that dream. Well, if it's a dream. I wondered if they were going to make that reference, and they did. Holding this for a long time. We're really dragging this bit out, though. Nice, alright. Hey, Kanskun! Or the Colonel. Wow, he's massive. I didn't think he was that big. I didn't think he was that big. Wow, they're just building so much of it. Oh, how they increased the volume on that. And that was an outbreak, obviously, but... Hmm. Hmm. Oh, okay. I've got a sneaking suspicion now. What if it's hollow and there's a body in there? Or what if it is a body and he's just unable to see it because he's deluded or something? That'll be interesting. I've got a feeling that's got some more importance than it's letting on. I don't know why. Now back to normal school life. What? Sure. Uh. Watanagashi? What the hell is that? All right, the festival, where I'm sure shit's about to go down. I'm sure the festival's gonna be the setting of something. Okay. Wonder how that started. Is that an actual thing? 4 Demon Battle Royale, what the hell? I'm so confused by that. Okay. Oh, this guy again. Mm-hmm. Okay. Goodbye. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually true, though. I mean, he is, but. Okay. Hmm. She didn't smile once in that scene. God, there's just throwing so many subtle clues. I love it. Oh shit, we actually straight to the festival already. And again, she's still holding a gun. I don't get it, but sure. uh, okay. I feel like this is the outfit I probably have seen her in before. Like whenever I've seen like images from Higurashi, the original, it's usually this outfit, I think. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Nice. 5 Demon Battle Royale. Alright. Idiot. uh, hey. He's back. That is true. Something else came up. Didn't deny it though. Just saying. Sure. Hmm. Suspicious. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Hmm. Yep. Sounds about right. Yes. Okay. Yeah, he's slightly embarrassed, but nice. Okay, waiting for it to start. Trying to hook them up. Love it. Here we go. I wonder how much creepy connotations we can get out of this. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's actually really rather fluid. I love it. Oh shit. Who the hell's he meeting? I want to go back to find out who she's meeting. Who the hell are you? Okay. Who the hell was he meeting? I'm gonna guess. Okay. Judging by the fact that people think this is meant to be a sequel, I'm gonna guess that's a known character to those in the original, but to me, that's a completely new character. Okay. Okay, to address these concerns immediately whilst this ED plays, which looks pretty good actually, this ED. To address concerns immediately, because I know there's a debate of whether this is a sequel or not. As a completely new viewer who's not seen anything of Higurashi, I don't feel like I've missed anything per se. I feel like I recognize the fact that what was discussed right at the beginning of this episode, with this scene in particular, with this other character in this like crystal dream world type thing, I can appreciate that's probably covered more in the original. But at the same time, I don't feel like I've lost anything for it. All it's implying is that there are multiple timelines to this, and it's been on loop and repeat. Oh shit, hello. Father with a drinking problem, I'm guessing. Oh shit. that's a visual. That was a visual. Okay. Okay. Next time. Demon Deceiving Chapter Part 3. Okay. Okay, so, alright. I just want to go back to that visual of all the calendar days poured out, because I think that's in and of itself a clue that they're repeating things and doing the same things, because I'm fairly certain, like it's trying hard to find the same ones, but you see a lot of the same numbers repeating. You see a lot of 19s, 18s, 21s, 20s, 17s. You see them all repeating. And then it It's all bloody on 22. And what day are we on right now? There was a shot of them going to a calendar. I forgot what day we're on, though. Let me see if I can find it. 16th. Okay, so we're still a ways away from, theoretically, where this all goes down. Theoretically. If we assume day 22 is when everything hits the fan, we've still got a little bit of build-up. To be fair, we've got a lot of build-up, let's be real, because it's a 24-episode show. Okay, so I'll be honest, as someone completely new, I can't say that this makes no sense to the point of it being you have to watch the originals. I don't see where that's coming in. Like, yes, things might be out of place and out of timeline, which I'm sure some people are going to say. And judging by the fact that a certain other character is meant to be spoilers, the fact that she's featured in that ED there, I think even the OP, I can't remember if she was in the OP, she was in the ED though. I'm guessing that that the events of the original are going to be in different spaces here. But again, as someone completely new, I don't feel like I've missed anything. Like, it doesn't feel that way, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm sure if I went back and watched the original, I would have a lot more information as to what is happening with that first, 2-3 minute scene before the OP, that cold opening. I'm sure I'd have a lot more context as to what that was if I did watch the original. But I have faith that that sort of thing is also going to be explained later on in the show. I feel like that's something for the old fans to recognize. But at the same time, it's not something that's just going to be completely ignored. It's going to come back later in the story. I'm assuming. I am assuming. But yeah, even as a new viewer, I'm enjoying this. I don't feel like... It's not like other sequels where it's like, obviously, you've missed a whole year of timeline or something. I think I understood the gist of what that scene was meant to imply to us. You guys who've seen the original have more context to it. But as a new viewer, what I assume I'm meant to take from that is that these events that are happening, and especially with an ED scene like this, with all the papers torn out and repeating numbers, I'm meant to assume that things happen, an undesirable outcome occurs, time shifts back, either by the choice of Rika, or as a consequence of something. That's what I'm assuming here, that's what I'm assuming, that the timelines are repeating after they end in bloodshed and craziness, which is how I think they're going to get around the fact that once the bloodshed starts, that's it. They can repeat it because we've now got repeating timelines as a major theme in this show. I'm assuming, obviously. I don't know for certain, but it seems very clear-cut that, yes, timelines are repeating, and has been repeating for 100 years. So, yeah. Even as a new viewer, I'm enjoying this. I really am. I don't see the need to go back and see the original just yet. I think people are overreacting a little bit just because things are out of place, and maybe they're going against the visual novel or something, but this is a brand new project that's meant to draw in new people, as well as be something for the older viewers as well to appreciate. Although, at the moment, it seems like the older viewers are the ones that are the most upset about it, not the newer ones. The only people that are really complaining are the ones that have seen the original and are saying that this is doing something different and wrong. But who are they to decide what is wrong when this is... The original creator is writing this, so this is obviously part of his vision for it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still in it. I'm still enjoying this. And I think people are overreacting immediately to this idea. I think they just need to give it a bit more time. I think they just need to give it a bit more time for the show to prove itself what it's trying to do. Because 2 episodes is not a lot of time to make a snap judgment on a 24-episode adaptation. Don't forget, this is 24 episodes long. We've still got a lot of time for it to decide whether it wants to be purely sequel, purely remake, purely its own different hybrid thing. Because I think it's a hybrid of sequel and remake. Like, it's laying some groundwork that proves that this is taking place after maybe the original work, but it's also doing it in a way that introduces new people into it, so they understand what happened in the original and see where they're now going with it. That's what I'm assuming and hoping, and so far I have no reason to doubt that. I'll be honest. So, enjoyable episode. I like the way they're still building up the suspense of it. I wonder who this new character is that our boy, what's his name? I'm gonna have to remember his name eventually. Jiro, there we go. Who was he meeting there? Because we didn't get her name. I'm sure I could find her name if I was to look at like the cast list or something, or look at the wiki. I'm sure I could find her name, but I feel like I should just wait for the next episode since they'll probably explain it there. Yeah. I'm still in. I'm still 100% in. It still has that creepy factor to it. I'm still curious where they're going with this. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy the episode, as per usual. Leave the comments as well. I know the discussion about whether this is actually a sequel, a remake, or a rebuild, or whatever the hell people are going to call this. I know that's still going to be a thing. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to trust the writer's statement on this, which is that this is going to be something of its own, that it is going to stand on its own. You don't have to have seen the original for this to make sense to you. Because right now, I still think I'm there. Maybe you guys who have seen the original think I'm completely off base with what I'm saying, but I think I understand the general gist. Like, so far with what they presented us in 2 episodes, I feel like I understand the gist. There are repeating timelines. It all seems to accumulate around about the 22nd of June, so we still got some time before things start happening. Ends in bloodshed, when someone is killing someone. And I'm guessing, but based on the fact that we've got our main boy beating Reina over the head with a baseball bat, I'm going to assume that is our first timeline and how our first timeline is likely to end. And it's just that bit of foreshadowing. And I like that when he was coming back with the machete, they did bring it back to the baseball bat, like I thought they might, because it seemed somewhat similar that they were implying it, and yeah, they were. So yeah, I still think as a new watcher, I'm in it. So that's all I'm going to say. Leave your comments down below on how you feel. If you're also a completely brand new watcher like myself, let me know if you're still of the same mind as me, if you are going to go back and watch the originals before you continue on with this one, because if I had the time, maybe I would go back and watch the original. It would be a fun project to do. I just don't have that time. Tomorrow I've still got 8 shows to watch. I've still got 8. So I don't have time for doing the original as well. I just don't. In theory, what I could do is watch 2 episodes of... it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. If it wasn't such a big season, I could maybe make some form of judgment on it. I just don't have the time. So let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode, because we're still continuing it. I'm still in it. I don't think this adaptation's done anything to make me immediately think, oh, I can't follow this, I'm out. Like, it hasn't done that yet. Like, it's dropping hints here and there, and I'm sure they're going to come together eventually. So I'm fine with it. No spoilers to what actually happened in the original, by the way. Like, if they are covering moments that happened in the original, I don't mind you telling me that they are referencing the original, or the visual novel, or whatever. I don't mind you telling me that they are doing that. I just don't want you to tell me what they are referencing. Just say, oh yeah, this scene was an homage to the original, or this scene was slightly different from the original. That's fine. Don't tell me what actually was different, because they might be coming back to it later on in the runtime of this show. That's all I will say on the topic of spoilers, because I know this is the type of show that if there are going to be spoiler comments about any show this season, this is going to be the one, because there's already contention whether this is a sequel or not, you know? So don't tell me anything about the original. You can mention that things are coming from the original, just don't tell me what they are, okay? Glad we cleared that up. But yeah, subscribe to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the full 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.